What is going on, beauties? I hope that you guys are doing well. This is your girl Kiana, and welcome back to another video. Happy springtime, girls. I know, we are over the winter. However, it just seemed like some areas just winter ash just won't go away. We're gonna need winter to go ahead and clock out. They shift is over. You understand what I mean? Let spring go ahead and come on in and give us some of these sun rays that we definitely need. You understand? We've been cooped up wearing these bubble jackets and stuff. I'm over it. I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I'm pretty sure everybody is too. So what we're going to do to welcome spring, because yes, it is here for some of us that's definitely in the southeast, over there on the Cali side of the house. Yes, spring is here. That heat is here, and so is that damn pollen. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, pollen is the devil for me. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm talking about golf ball size eyes. You stuffed up, people looking at you crazy, you coughing. I'm over the pollen, and it just started. And I'm telling you, that pollen thick. It meets you at the door, okay? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. For my little asthmatics out there, okay? I feel you. I feel you, okay? For people who got allergies, hun, I'm right there with you. And as quick as I'm welcoming spring, I'm going to be ready for that damn pollen to leave. You know what I mean? So I can enjoy and live my best life. But until then, let me digress, okay? So, as promised, I wanted to bring you guys my top perfumes that I'm actually considering for spring. I am going to put this disclaimer out there. I'm going to tell you that around springtime, I really love my floral, maybe a little bit fruity, but overall clean, crisp fragrances. It is just nothing like a nice, energizing fragrances that just make you happy. And that's what I like to wear in the springtime, because I'm so happy, with the exception of the pollen, you see. I'm so happy to enjoy all of the flowers blooming. It is an ambiance. It's truly a vibe. You understand? This means it's about time for you to wear your shorts, again, your crop tops and things of that nature, and just live your best life. Going to brunch with your girls, with your boo, with your bae. That's what we trying to do, and smell good doing it. So without further ado, I want to show you guys what I got. It's really not that many. I don't want to show you 50 million fragrances, but just give you a generalized idea of what I actually flock to, and maybe make some recommendations to you along the way, especially for fragrances that I have gotten several compliments from and that are long lasting. So if you want to see what I have, then definitely stay tuned. Okay, so the first one is no stranger to my channel. I actually mentioned this fragrance around Valentine's Day. I absolutely love this fragrance. This is one of those fragrances where I purchased a small little baby first, tested it out, fell in love, and oh my gosh, I had to get the big baby. And that is Passione. Now, this is one of those fragrances that I love because it is a fruity, fresh, and woody. So you have black currant, you have a little pear, and then you have a woody vanilla. Now, there is a tad bit soapy finish in it, which gives it that clean and fresh fragrance. I'm telling you, this, guys, is very unique and is so sweet at the same time. You also get a little rose in here. I love this fragrance. This is one that I have received so many compliments on. When I tell you, this has a sillage, a killer sillage. And so when you wear this, everyone else is going to smell you. Definitely not offensive. Definitely one that people would love to be in your space and be under you. Very, very great for close encounters. Highly recommend this fragrance. Again, A1 in my book, sis. If you don't have it, it is amazing. Simply try it. Just order a sample. You don't have to do it big, but order a sample and thank me later. Now, the next fragrance. I happen to be in Nordstrom, shopping around, sniffing things. You know what I mean. You know how we do, just to kind of get a feel. And I ended up getting a sample from one of the representatives in there. And I'm telling you, when I sprayed this, this was just me running an errand. We were on vacation, and I said, I'm gonna just spray this and go. Baby, when I sprayed this fragrance, when I tell you, my husband was in awe. This fragrance is definitely not a throw around, get in the car and go to the store. This is one of those fragrances where you literally think of an all-white party and you dressed in linen, he dressed in linen. Y'all vibing, you're dancing, you're having a good time, having you a nice drink, and baby, the compliments is rolling in because everybody want to know who's that girl. Okay? This is Tory Burch Signature. Oh, y'all, when I tell y'all, this fragrance is so good. It is fresh, floral, fruity. It is everything wrapped into one. You got a little musk, you got vetiver, you got sandalwood in this. You also have grapefruit, neroli, tuberose, jasmine. It's crazy, but I'm telling you, the finish is unlike any of this. Is so classy, so sophisticated, just overall womanly. Someone who got they together. You understand what I'm saying? Oh my word, y'all. Yeah. This has been a love of mine for the past 2 years. I bought this 2 years ago and I cannot, will not be without this at all. Again, this is Tory Burch Signature. Okay, so the next fragrance that I love, I have been loving this fragrance for quite some time now. You can find this fragrance at any discount store, which makes it very affordable. You can walk into Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. For those of you who are not familiar with that, those are discount stores that's here in the US. And then you can also order it on Fragrance Net and Fragrance X. And that is Jimmy Choo Floral. Jimmy Choo, oh my gosh, knocked it out of the park. Now, I love Jimmy Choo fragrances, but it is something about this fragrance in the spring. And yes, I do carry this over to the summer because it is simply stunning. This is a floral lover's dream. So you definitely get a fruity floral, maybe a nice woody element in it. That's what it dries down to, because you have a little bit of musk in the dry down, you have a little bit of the ambroxan that's in the dry down, and then you have some woody elements. But what really makes it is the sweetness balances out with that citrus in it. So upon initial spray, you kind of get bergamot in this, you have nectarine, of course, and you have that nectar in it. Then you kind of move to that second stage where you have magnolia, apricot. Then you also have, what is it? I want to say you also have sweet pea in this as well. So it is simply amazing, very long lasting fragrance for it to be a EDT. So this is an eau de toilette, and it does last, ladies. Now, I am a bit of a heavy sprayer, so I'm going to tell you it lasts for me for about 7 to 8 hours. And this is one that ever since I have purchased it, and when I wear it in spring, this is a nice, refreshing fragrance, and it makes me feel good. You understand what I mean? I feel good when I wear this fragrance. So this is one that I would highly recommend for the woman that loves a good floral, because it is also ultra feminine, and who doesn't like an ultra feminine fragrance? So the next fragrance is definitely another fruity floral, but this one leans more on the clean and crisp side, and I'm going to tell you why. This fragrance gives me a nice musky, toned down fragrance that is very shower like. So what I mean by that is, this is one of those fragrances where you tend to kind of throw on when you get out of the shower. Can act just like a fragrance mist, but it is definitely longer lasting. And this comes from Zara. If you sleeping on Zara, I don't know what you're doing, because they got some gems in there. Go in there, get your nose on it when you go to the little station at the cash wrap. Sis, smell those fragrances, because they are very inexpensive. This next one that I'm about to show you is under $20. So I paid $19.90 for this big old boy, and that is Apple Juice from Zara. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this. Under $20. What? So I'm going to tell you this. This fragrance comes off very clean. Now, I was definitely a bit nervous when I heard apple juice. I'm not going to even lie, because in my mind, apple juice border on the line of urine. I hate to say it. It border on the line of urine, and it's not necessarily something that I want to smell like. So I was very hesitant to smell it, but I gave it a chance. And am I glad I did? Yes, I am. This is a nice fruity floral fragrance. Again, it kind of errs on the side of, I want to say, clean, crisp, fresh, because of the apple note that you get in here. You have a little orange. You also have a white floral like jasmine. You have rose. There's a little bit of violet in here. Then you have cedar, and it's a nice musk fragrance. And I want to say that musk undertone is what really makes it clean, but sexy and sultry at the same time. I really love this fragrance, and for the price, honey, for the price, you cannot beat it. This is one of those fragrances where people would swear up and down you are wearing something on a higher end of everything, on a higher end perspective. But this is truly, truly a nice, stunning fragrance. Highly, highly recommend. And that again is Apple Juice by Zara. Very good. Now, this next fragrance, I'm going to tell you, this is not for everyone. However, I fell in love with it. I've been wanting to try this line for a while, and I finally found this one in a smaller size, in a 1 fluid ounce. I found it in Marshall's, and it was under $50. So I said, I'm not going to spend over $100. If I don't like it, it'll be no love lost. So I just tried it, and baby, that was the best under $50. It was $49.99 that I spent. And it was what's up, okay? It was. And that is Twilly by Hermes. And this is the Eau Poivree, okay? Oh my gosh. Only 3 notes. Pink pepper, rose, and patchouli. That's it. And when I tell you this is the most unique fragrance that I own, I know that a lot of people don't necessarily like patchouli, but I'm going to tell you that something in this fragrance just works. I am a pink pepper fan. This is one of those fragrances that people don't quite understand, but they love it. You understand what I'm saying? I wore this fragrance to work. I went to do a check-in at one of my sites. As you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I am in human resources. So I went to check on one of my sites, just to check on the staff. And as I'm following up with one of my team members, out of nowhere, she goes, "What are you wearing? You smell so good." Girl, that is Twilly. That's that Eau Poivree, honey. That's what that is. So yes, this one is simply stunning. Again, not for the faint of heart, not going to be for everyone, especially if you're not a fan of patchouli and pink pepper. Now, the rose kind of comes in and it literally balances all of those things out. To me, this is one of those fragrances that is very linear. So what you get upon initial spray is what you're going to get throughout the duration of its stay on your skin. I simply love it. This is an 8-hour plus wear time. Sillage is crazy. Love it. Definitely recommend. Again, Twilly by Hermes, and this is the Eau Poivree. Love it. There you go. Okay, so this next one, this is now my all-time favorite fragrance. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. This is what the definition of a woman would look like. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It is simply amazing. Okay, and I can't even describe it. You have to really get your nose on this, and you thank me later, okay? Thank me later. So this is Flowerbomb Ruby Orchid by Viktor Rolf. Oh my gosh. Love this so much, I had to get the big boy. This is a very soft, ultra feminine fragrance. She's one that it literally is cuddle worthy. They literally want to be all up under you when you spray this. This fragrance is insane when it comes to longevity. The sillage is amazing as well. This is a EDP. You have rose in this fragrance. You also have orchid. You have, matter of fact, is it a little rose? I promise y'all, it smells like it's a little rose, but it could be that ruby orchid that's in it. So you do have orchid, you have peach that's in it. You definitely get the peach because the peach kind of comes off a bit, just a tad bit soapy. I'm just gonna tell you just a tad bit, but it adds a little spice. And then what you get upon the dry down is vanilla bean. The vanilla in this fragrance, oh my God, I can smell this all day. I can smell this all day. This is literally my favorite fragrance. Now, yes, I do love myself some Flowerbomb. I love the OG, but I tell you one thing, she has officially kicked her out of my perfume cabinet. I'm gonna go ahead and use up Flowerbomb. I am gonna do that because I cannot say that I do not like that fragrance, but I'm gonna tell you that this was probably the flanker. It's very rare that you get a flanker that will outdo the actual OG. In my opinion, this did, and I love it. You gotta get your nose on it. I promise you, this is one of those fragrances that when you pair it with one of your fragrances or body mist from Bath and Body Works, whipped rose latte. Hint, hint, whipped rose latte. Amazing. Okay, pair it some more. You hear me? Oh, okay, come on, pink chiffon. Do you hear me? Sis, this, I love you. We go together. I am you, you are me. We in this. Okay? She is everything. Y'all, if you take anything away from me today, it is this one. This is me in a bottle. Love it. Okay? Yes. Okay. You are good, boo. Next fragrance. All right. So this next fragrance, this fragrance is one of my signature fragrances, y'all. I'm not gonna even lie. This is one that's an easy reach. You really don't have to think about it. It is everything in a bottle and it's so sexy to me. And that is Marc Jacobs Daisy, and this is oh so intense. Now, I actually purchased this last year. I had no idea they had it in a bigger size because when I went in Ulta, they didn't have it. But this is an ultra sexy fruity floral fragrance. You have strawberry in here, bergamot, benzoin, musk, vanilla. You also have rose, honey. They do make for a nice sweet fragrance that definitely is very crowd pleasing. I am not going to lie. This fragrance always gets me compliments. Not that I wear my fragrances to get compliments, but this is one of those fragrances that people just love. This is very nice. It kind of lingers in the air and it just gives a nice, pleasant, fruity aroma that everybody truly loves. I am not one that typically flocks to Marc Jacobs fragrances, but when I smelled this, I happened to have gotten a Ulta flyer for when they did like their 21 days of beauty or something like that, and they had this in it. And when I smelled it, I knew this was it for me. And I said, okay, Marc Jacobs, I see you. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is my favorite. Even when you think about Marc Jacobs Perfect, even the intense version, I feel like this is so much better. I'm telling you, if you have not tried it, you got to try it. It is so amazing, so sexy, playful, flirty at the same time, but definitely very womanly and feminine. So highly recommend this if you want to smell sweet. I again use this as a signature scent, but I do truly enjoy to break it out around the end of spring going into summer. Okay, so the next one is definitely also considered to be very playful. This again can be another signature scent around the spring and summertime as well, and it's simply amazing. You can also find this in a Target. What I'm talking about, Target, girl. Target must be calling me. That can't be good. But you can find this in a TJ Maxx or a Ross. I think I actually did pick this up from Ross. This is one I did smell also in an Ulta flyer, but just so happened I was strolling in Ross and boom, there it goes. And that is Coach Floral Blush. This fragrance is so playful, again, very feminine, and I like to call it ultra feminine as well. Leaves a nice scent trail, and I love, love, love this scent bubble that this creates. It's amazing. You got woody notes in here, like white woody notes. You also have a little bit of berries in it, as well as, I want to say you also have a bit of peony. I do believe that is what that fragrance note is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, so soft, so sweet. And that's what you love. And of course, you guys know that men love sweet fragrances as well. So this is definitely one where he'd be all up in your personal space. You know, at this point, sis, if you throw this on, you don't even need to ask him, what you doing over here? You know what he doing over there. Girl, don't play with him, okay? Okay. So the next one is more or less like a powdery sweet floral, and I truly, truly enjoy it. This again is one of those fragrances that I truly love. The flanker better than the original. While the original is good, the flanker just did something for me, and that is Lancome La Vie Est Belle L'Eclat, and this is the EDP. I love this fragrance. It is so sweet, but at the same time, you get that powdery finish that gives it a nice ultimate feminine touch, and I really, really love it. So you have vanilla, orange blossom. You also have a little iris in there, which of course gives it that nice powdery fragrance, and I truly, truly love it. It does have the DNA of the original, but this one gives it just the that I was looking for. You understand what I mean? And it's just simply stunning. Again, just like it's original, it gets you a lot of compliments, and people will seek you out to find out what you wearing. Okay, and I had to save the best for last when it comes to my evening fragrances. Okay, this is a new one to my collection, obviously, because I do believe this one was just released. I think it was just released. It was either this year or the latter part of last year, I do believe. But I did not own anything from this collection, but when I saw the notes, I just knew this was for me, okay? And that is Narciso Rodriguez, honey, and that is Musc Noir Rose. Sis, what you say? This is the sexiest damn rose fragrance that you ever want to own. If you love rose as much as I love rose, I'm just going to tell you, maybe that even if you weren't a rose fragrance lover, if you are not a rose fragrance lover, just get your nose on this, sis. You understand? This is probably one of the best rose fragrances that I own. I'm just going to tell you like this. You got vanilla, pink pepper in this fragrance, sis. A little bit of musk. It almost smells like an amber sort of note that's in here. And I'm going to tell you, plum bergamot, sis. Plum bergamot? What? Come on now. This is so good. This is probably, oh, this has date night written all over it. When I wore this fragrance, my husband could not do anything but sniff me. When the fragrance arrived, because I ordered it from Macy's as soon as I saw it was on sale, okay, he couldn't do nothing but just sniff the bottle. Consistently, religiously sniff the bottle, because this is so damn good. I do not own anything from this house, but I am going to tell you that after smelling this, I am going to indulge, honey. I am, because baby, this is done right. This is going to be my everything, okay? In the evening, this is going to be my signature scent in the evening. I'm just going to tell you like this. This is like a deeper fragrance that has depth to it when it comes to that rose fragrance. You understand what I mean? This is one of those fragrances that really has the potential to command a room. And I tell you that honestly, but genuinely, I really love this fragrance. Again, if you are not a floral lover, if roses just don't do it for you, I'm still going to say give this one a shot. It deserves a shot, because it truly is that girl of evening fragrances, okay? Oh my gosh, this is good. I'm not going to even lie to you. I love AI the Great. She actually does a lot of fragrance reviews, definitely very luxury fragrance reviews. And she is the one that put me on to this fragrance. And when she presented it, I'm telling you, she made me want to get it. And when I got it, that was the best purchase that I have made. And shout out to your girl. When I tell you, you know your shit, because this is stunning. Stunning. Okay. And she stand on her own. You don't even, this one of those fragrances where you don't even need to pair it with nothing, honey. If they have this in the body lotion cream, I'm getting this like yesterday. This got me written all over it. Girl, mess around and play with me if you want to. I'm gonna be in Ruby Orchid in the day, and girl, in the night, that Musc Noir rose, it's on my body. I gotta have it. This it, okay? I love it. So highly recommend that you get your nose on it and let me know what you think. So guys, that is all that I have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I look forward to bringing you another one. Oh, and by the way, y'all, I had to go and get that butterfly from Bath and Body Works. You know your girl had to go in store and pick it up, right? So if you want to see my review on that review will be coming up shortly. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely make sure your notification bell is on so you are alerted when I post that review, because honey, I got some things to say about that. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.